This brief video will quickly show you how you can schedule an appointment with somebody through Google Calendar, where you can check their calendar, assuming they have that permission enabled, and you can actually add the appointment right to their calendar pending their approval. For this example, Betsy wants to schedule an appointment with me. So I go to the day where I want to schedule the appointment. Pick a time that might work for me. Type in the name of the appointment. This is what the recipient is going to see when they get an email notification, sort of the subject of the message as well, and also what will show on the calendar. I click on Edit Event. And then this is where it may be a little different if you've never done this, scheduled an appointment with somebody else before. Over here under Guests, I want to put the name of the person I want to schedule an appointment with. So in this case, Betsy is scheduling an appointment with Bill. So notice we're both listed here as recipients. I can also put in where. But now here, if you notice this section here, it says Find a Time, which people probably haven't really seen before. If you click on Find a Time, it will actually show everybody who lists on the guest list. It'll show all of their times where they're already scheduled for something on the Google Calendar showing up here. Now realize that if you use this with classroom teachers, most classroom teachers don't actually put their calendar on Google Calendar because they have a busy, regularly occurring schedule, and they use other means for that. But this can work pretty well when you schedule for people who don't have as regular a weekly schedule and do use Google Calendar to track that. So in this case, looking like the original time I picked, which was 10, doesn't quite work because Bill's busy from 9:55 to 10:25. So instead I'll take this and I'll drag it down to, let's say, 11 o'clock. I only need a half an hour, so we'll go from 11 to 11:30. Now if I click over here on Event Details, go back to here, I can see that I have set this from 11 to 11:30, scheduled with Betsy, scheduled with Bill. And that's pretty much it. I can type a description here if I want to add a little bit more. And then I just click Save. What will happen is I'll get this notice here. Do you want to send an invitation to guests? You should answer yes to that. And when you click Send on that, the appointment will show up right on your calendar. You can see right here. And it will also show up on the other person's calendar. The other person will also get an email message that will let them actually answer yes or no, and you'll get a response back if they couldn't make that meeting. But the nice thing about this is it also tentatively schedules the appointment on both of your calendars, so until it gets either rejected as no, that person's unavailable, or accepted, the time is actually reserved. So the next person who tries to schedule something won't be able to pick that time until the people you're scheduling with actually respond. Also, you can click on the appointment, look at the details, and you can actually see if people have responded over here. So for example, put this on hold for a second. We'll give Bill a little bit of time to respond. Okay, we've given Bill a chance to respond. Go back and take a look at the details of the appointment here. And notice now there's a check mark next to Bill's name. And there's two people who said yes. So you can also use that to get a list of the people who are actually available to come to that appointment. If somebody was not able to come, it would actually indicate no in this list. Thank you, and hope this is helpful. This is actually takes you less time to do than it took for me to explain it, so just give it a try and find it's pretty easy.